Hello, welcome to the first episode of the Spinning It Up Bankroll Challenge. So basically the challenge is going to be this. I'm going to start with $25. I'm going to play 25-cent spin and goes on PokerStars, which means I'll have 100 buy-ins total, and we're going to practice bankroll management and move up in the stakes. That's the plan. Let's get started. Here we go. I'm going to register for my first two spin and goes of the challenge. I will be two-tabling spins for this challenge. That's the plan. I'll have both of the tables up here for you guys to see until I get down to one table, and then I'll switch to a one-table layout. All right, well, we're starting the challenge with two X's. Things might be a little bit slow if we're condemned to just two X's for the entire challenge, but I am confident that we will spin some good ones in time. Alright, so I'm going to raise it up here with the suited king. And on the left, I have bottom pair. Not really looking to put a lot of money in this pot, if any at all. On the right here, I think I will c-bet my bottom pair on the ace high flop. So he's trying to entice me with this 20 min bet, but I'm just going to say nah, no thanks. Just because there's so many hands or so many cards on the river that could just fuck me and make me put more chips in the pot when I shouldn't have even been in the pot in the first place. Alright, let's raise it up with ace queen. I apologize in advance for my coughing. I'm trying to get over a cold. I've actually been feeling better for quite some time now, but this cough has lingered. It will not go away. So I'm actually on some antibiotics to try to clear it up. It might take a couple more days before I feel better. So, I apologize. I'll try to keep it to a minimum. Alright, so we have king 3 suited. I'm going to start with a limp, see what happens. He did not do anything, so let's go ahead and bet. Yeah, let's make it 25. Over here on the right, I've been kind of neglecting this hand for some reason. Let's call with our second pair. Alright, well, we have turned top pair. And if he did call with some sort of, you know, a 2 or 6 and he has a diamond, he will call. So let's put in a bet. On the right, he's double barreling. I'm not really liking that too much, so I think I'm going to fold. Wow. Damn, guys. We just got raised on the left. I'm not sure I don't love it, but let's call. Man, see what he does on the river. He checked? Was he semi-bluffing? I expected to see a semi-bluff with a diamond, but instead we see a semi-bluff with a gut shot. It is a semi-bluff, nevertheless, so I'm glad that we called. And it would have been pretty sick if he had jammed on the river. It would have put me in just a terrible spot, and probably would have had to fold. But I'm glad he didn't do that. Alright, we've got really no time bank on the right, so I'm going to try to pay a little bit more attention to the right table. I don't know, I guess I favor the left table. I didn't realize it, but I do. Okay, so let's check. Over here on the right, we got bottom pair again. Bottom pair in a three-way pot, not exactly my favorite hand. Over here on the left, I have some equity. And I've got second pair, but it is a pot-sized bet in a three-way pot. It makes me a little bit nervous, but I will call. Whoa, we have turned even more equity. So, what the fuck? 350, no way. Okay, let's think about this. So, we have 9 flush outs, we have 4 straight outs, we have maybe 2 pair outs. Okay. Guess I've with the 0 seconds of time bank left, he really liked his hand. I mean, it's just, how likely is it that second pair is actually good there? Probably not that likely. I wonder if I can limp this with the small blind super short. I kind of like it. Let's call it here on the right. We're flipping. Ooh, we might get there. Okay, so our opponent is min raising. We will call on the flop. We have a spade draw. It's kind of nice. I'm going to go ahead and 3-bet jam twos. It's a little bit worse because the big blind is so short, and he's probably raising with a hand that he can call the big blind with, but meh. We got ducks. Let's just go, right? Let's just go. Okay, so he's checking here. I think it's best to check back. Very interesting. Interesting river. I think I'm gonna call. He shouldn't have that many straights in his range. Whoa, we did 3-out him on the flop. And we were able to take it down. Let's get it in on the right, here on the left. Let's fold. Oh no! Oh, at least we have some outs on the river. Well, we did not get there. 8-7 offsuit. Should I complete? Sure. To get it in or to not get it in here on the right, I think that jamming is fine. So let's do it. Here on the left, I've got second pair. I think we're gonna check. I don't know. Maybe there's merit in betting, but I think this is fine. That's fine, and I'm loath to ever fold suited cards. I mean, it is a suited connector, technically, right? Let's bet now that he's checked to us. On the left, I guess we can fold. Unfortunately, no good card came on the turn. We were looking for, I mean, maybe a 4 would have been fine. But we were mostly looking for a club. We didn't get it, so let's check. On the left, I'm gonna min-raise it up with the jacks. I mean, what could he really be betting with here? That, like, really, did you improve here on the river? I just, whatever, dude. He win. This is a really awful flop for jacks. Let's check it back. King 8. Let's get it in. Check it back on the left. I mean, there might be some merit in a small bet on the turn to get him to call with club draws. But I think overall, checking, again, is pretty decent. Got pretty lucky on the right, hey guys? That was pretty lucky. He had pocket queens. We were able to spike a king, unfortunately for him. Edward is isolating, so yeah, well, queens is a pretty good hand. Pretty good hand to isolate with. Okay. So on the left, we are heads up. Let's go ahead and switch that. I keep telling myself that I'm going to purchase Easy Street so that it switches to the heads up HUD automatically, but I have not done that yet. Let's check with the ace-3. Here on the right, I think we can isolate, and let's get the heads up HUD here as well. And by the way, if you're wondering about my HUD, it is a poker tracker HUD. And all the stats, I've kind of come up with the stats that I like to use the most when I play heads up. And the stats that I think are pretty decent playing spin and goes, although I don't have as much experience playing spins as I do heads up. So if you're curious about my HUD, I'll leave a link down below to a poker tracker trial if you wanted to try it out. And I'll also leave a link to the forum hangout thread where you can go and see the stats and copy them for yourself if you'd like to do so, okay? We have flopped bottom set. I was gonna say bottom pair. We actually have bottom set on the left, so let's go ahead and bet. I probably could have bet a little bit bigger. He is raising us, so let's go ahead and let's put in another raise ourselves. Something small. Oh, he's bluffing. Interesting. Queen 8. Let's just jam. I'll limp on the left. Okay, so let's bet this. You could check it too, I think. I think either is fine. You should probably do, I don't know. I assume you should be betting a percentage of the time and checking the other times, but that's just what I think. Sure. So he's raised my limp once, it looks like. I could limp this, and that would be fine. I think I will limp it with the King Jack. Obviously you can raise it, you can go all in. You can probably min raise or jam, and I mean, they're both plus EV. Jamming it in with ace 2 on the right, and on the left. Okay, I mean, let's just keep betting. Let's just bet, see what happens. I wonder if he has a 3. Right, we have second pair on the right, and he is betting. I mean, I've got the best hand, right? Queen 5 suited. We got floated, guys. We got floated. Well, did we turn the best hand on the right? Did we have the best hand the entire time? I'm gonna get it in on the left, and on the right. Will he call with a queen? If he has a queen? I can't see him folding a queen. The only problem with jamming it in there is that he sometimes... we don't give him the chance to bluff, basically. And he doesn't always have a queen there when he bets that sizing on the flop. It was a pretty big sizing on the flop, though, so I was like, eh. When I was calling on the flop, I wasn't entirely happy about it. I guess he just bets big on flops. We keep turning the nuts, though. We keep turning the nuts. 4 big blinds with 8-7. Let's take a look at the Nash chart. It says we can call, so let's call. And obviously calling on the right here. Oh, damn. Had the best hand the entire time. And we got there with the 8-7. We just won both our Spinagos at the same time. Let's play 2 more. Starting off on a winning streak, guys. I like it. Where's my other spin? It didn't pop up. Excuse me. A 4x. This is our first 4x of the challenge. Oh, baby. All right. So on the left, we've got a gut shot, bottom pair. He is pot size betting out of position. I'm not actually sure. It's probably fine to fold, honestly. But it can't be that bad to call, considering that I have a pair and a little bit of equity. So I don't think that is going to be a terrible call to make. So I call it, you know, calling station B. Oh, what? That was a donk bet out of position. Pot size bet with bottom pair, and he rivered me. Damn. Okay, guys. We're heads up already on the right. So let's go ahead and go to the heads up head right away. And we're going to be heads up. 25 big blinds effective right now. On the left, I guess we can bet. We've been min 3 bet on the right. Let's call. On the left, let's raise. This could be a fast game. This could be a very fast one. He seems to like getting the money in. Donk bet from Rotman. So I've got a gut shot, backdoor flush draw, and an overcard. Let's call. I mean, the last time he donk bet, pot size bet, he had bottom pair. And if he has bottom pair, I mean, we don't have a 2 as an out. That's the problem. It's not as good as I would like it to be, but I think it can't be that bad. So now at this point, I'm super tempted to go all in on the left. I think I will. I think that he is not that strong here. He's trying to steal a pot. I was gonna be like, in before I'm completely wrong, I get snapped off by a jack, and I feel like an idiot. But luckily for me, it didn't happen. All right, probably can raise it up here. 2-5 suited. I guess let's limp. So how much do we want to ISO here? 4x at least. Maybe 4.5x? Let's make it 4.5. He's dog betting twice the pot size on the right. I guess I fold. I mean, I really need to hit something sometime soon. We're getting pretty short. At least I can jam it in with a 6 offsuit. Okay. I don't know about this flop here, guys. Queen 9. Wow, Jack 3 offsuit. Oh my gosh. Wrecked. No. So wrecked. Okay, we'll play another one since the game on the left is, shit. Do I have to fold this? Oh, decisions. Pot size bet. I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure about that one. Okay, we have another 4x on the right to try to salvage the fact that we lost the other one. We got just destroyed. We got destroyed. He raise called with Jack 3 offsuit. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh god. Okay, it's okay, guys. We got this. We got this. We'll win the one on the right with that. We'll start with pocket tens, even though pocket tens failed us on the left. Maybe it should have been a call. It was a pot-sized jam, and he could have had draws. Okay, so let's see bet this. Pretty decent flop. He bet really small. I think I'm gonna bluff here. Make it 105. And we did take it down. On the right, should we continuate? Continuate. That's a good word. Should we continue on the turn? I think I'll check. And we'll see what he does on the river. He checked. I'm gonna make it small. 60. We did get value. What did we get value from? A king 10. King high, guys. King high. The value. It's real. So he's min raising. He's got, you know, 14 big blinds. Or 15, I guess, at the start of the hand. Sure. Let's get it in. I've seen what people are calling with here at these stakes. I've seen it. All right, let's fold the 7-5. Ace Jack. Min raise? I think that's gonna get more value than just jamming it in. Although, I mean, obviously jamming it in pre-flop is plus EV. All right, let's bet. It's just if he goes all in, it hurts the soul. It really does hurt the soul if he goes all in. But I have to fold if he goes all in, so there is that. Let's raise. We'll call the small blind and we'll fold 2 big blind jam. Interesting flop. Sure. All right. Let's hold. Okay, we did. So we are heads up once again in a 4x, although this time we have the chip lead. Wow. King 6. Wow, guys, people are crazy. Boom! Okay, hey, we did it. So we won this 4x. That's pretty sweet. Let's close that, and this is going to be the last spin and go of episode 1. So I'm just going to make it a large table for you guys for your viewing pleasure, of course. And we are heads up, so let's go ahead and change this to heads up manually because that's just the way it's got to be right now. I'm gonna check back. Let's keep checking, I think. I mean, we can't call if he bets. We can't call. We're trying to show it down. We 3-outered him. That's pretty nice. We can get this in pre-flop if he raises. He jammed. 15 big blinds? No, it's more than that. I don't know where I got 15. I saw the 1-5 and I was like, oh, 15 big blinds. That's actually the number of hands. I don't know if this is a call. It's for almost 20 big blinds. I haven't run heads up numbers for a while. I feel kind of bad for not knowing whether it's a call or not. Probably could have called and it's okay. But it's not that big of a mistake. If it was a mistake to fold, it's not going to be that big of one. So whatever, we'll just fold and it's all good. The fact that these stats are off the screen is bothering me right now. So I'm going to unlock my layout and move them. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Lock and save. Nice. Nice. Okay. What are we going to do? Are we going to bet here? I don't think so. Let's just keep checking. We're going to try to show down the king high. We were, wow, ace two, it's pretty good. Pretty good hand. I'm gonna raise it here. We might be able to get away with raising quite a bit pre-flop against him. He might defend too few hands. We'll see how it goes. We will see. Not a good flop for me. 8-5, okay? We'll try it. Alright, bet. 9-3 offsuit, not a very good hand. I will fold if he raises. Although the shorter you get, the better it makes trashy hands to call. But I mean, 9-3 is just a little bit too bad. Same 9-2. Guys, the hands are getting worse. Help! We're at 7-3. The only worst hand we can get now is 7-2. Oh my god. 5-2 though. Oh my god. Oh, a walk. Thank goodness. 5-4 suited. Let's see what Nash. Nash says it's like overwhelmingly a jam. No. A little bit of time away from the heads up actions made me forget my Nash jamming ranges. By the way, if you're wondering what I'm referring to, I'm just referring to a heads up Nash equilibrium chart. You can easily find these online if you're wanting to do that. Just Google Nash equilibrium heads up and you'll find a chart. They're everywhere. Okay, so jamming it in with King 7 offsuit. Wug. What are you doing? He actually hasn't limped that much, so it's kind of... I mean, it's probably going to be plus EV, generally speaking, to go all in with the King 7, and I'm happy to do it, but... You can fold more marginal stuff if, you know, the first time they limp. Although, I have heard some people say that the first time someone limps, maybe is, like, a super weak hand, so you should jam even wider. I'm not really sure which... is the correct way of thinking. I usually err on the side of caution, but maybe that's incorrect. All right, we got bottom pair. We do not want to call that. Ace 4 is suited. There's a walk. Let's get it in with ace. Oh, sorry, did I say ace 4 suited? The last hand was 8-4 suited. Then it got ace 4 offsuit, the hand right after. No. Yeah, no. Oh my gosh, guys, the hands we've gotten. Oh my god, an 8-2. Yeah. Go ahead, limp it up, dude. Yeah. Yep. Nice Jack 7. That's a pretty good hand. I would kill for a Jack 7 at this point. Although we do have ace 6 here. Nice hand to go all in with. We're a little bit behind the 8 ball. He has a pretty good chip lead, which kind of sucks. I have no idea if it's fine to call here or not. I'm going to call because that's just what I do. But I don't know if that's really bad. I will call here with bottom pair. We have turned trips, guys. Is the tide turning? I don't know if I like that river. I mean, it's got to kill action, if anything, right? Gives him a chance to have a better hand than us, and it just kills action. I mean, ace jack suited. That is such a nice hand, and he probably saw the double paired board, and he was like, yeah, see, this is his reaction. What the fuck? I don't blame you for reacting like that. All right, the fuck you king on the river. Useless. Useless. We got 5s. Going down with the 5s ship. I love the WTF is just so classic though. It's like, yeah, I don't blame you. I called pre-flop with 7-4 suited. I mean, it was suited. You can't really judge me that much, right? I might even call the 7-4 offsuit. Nah, it's a little bit thinner, though. It's a little bit thinner. Sure. It's like, what trash did you call me with this time? I mean, I probably should have just gotten it in pre-flop, honestly. But whatever. Oh, 10-8 offsuit. I actually had him beat pre-flop. Had you beat, you can't complain about that one. Alright, let's get it in here with their 7-6 suited. Ejumata from Chile. Ejumata. In caps, by the way. Robot! Oh my god! Oh, I wish. No, not a robot. All human over here. Oh my god, guys, this is so funny. This is hilarious. I'm having so much fun right now. If I'd known it was this fun to play 25-cent spins, I would have done this earlier. But it would be awesome if we could take this down, and we'd be off to a pretty good start for our challenge. So let's just stay focused here. Channel our inner poker gods. All right, ace-5. Let's get this in, Ejumata. Come on, man. Can you see my hands? Can you see when I have an ace? You just keep folding. I guess let's limp. He doesn't raise that many of my limps, so I can limp like a pretty wide range here, and I think it's fine. All right. Oh my god, that is so rigged. No, what? I guess them's the risk of well, I was trying to say something. Them's are the risks with bad English, but that is the risk of limping something shitty like a Jack-4. You're gonna be dominated some of the time. Okay, well, we lost, but that's okay. We still did pretty decently. We won both of our first 2x's. We won a 4x, we lost a 4x, and we lost a 2x. So that's a pretty good score. I'm actually going to switch over to PT4 so we can take a look at our results for the day. All right, well, here's the Poker Tracker 4. We played 5 total tournaments. Our net one was 75 cents. Thanks to the fact that we won the 4x, so that basically gave us all our profit. I mean, if that had been a 2x, we still would be up 25 cents, but 75 cents is so much sweeter. That means our bankroll, we can change our bankroll to $25.75. So we are up after episode 1. Our first session of 25-cent spinning goes. That is awesome. That's the end of Spinning It Up Bankroll Challenge Episode 1. Thank you so much for watching. I had a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do click that thumbs up, and also make sure you're subscribed to the channel here. If you'd ever actually like to watch me play poker live, I am a Twitch streamer, twitch.tv/courtiebee, if you'd ever like to follow me there, and I will leave a link down below, and I'll also leave links to my social media, my Twitter, my Snapchat, and all that fun stuff if you'd like to follow me there, okay? Thanks again. Have a great day or night, whatever it is for you, and I will talk to you soon in episode 2.